Are we live? I think we're live. Hi, Leo. Leo. Happy birthday, beautiful. Happy birthday, handsome. It's still Leo season. Today is August 8th, 2024. It's an 888 day because we're in an 8 year. And it's 8-8. So I pray that today is abundant, it's vibrant. And I pray that new cycles, new healthy cycles are beginning somehow, some way for you all. Usually I'll get a song, I'll give you the messages that I'm getting. But since today is a portal day, we're just gonna see what comes out in the cards. We're not going to see what song comes out. I am getting a strong sense though. There's a particular ancestor that has been trying to connect with you. And if you have been connecting with a specific ancestor, something about your ancestry, but there could be, I hear misguided communication. I'm unsure what that means specifically, but let us pray. Let's burn some sage to clear out the stress, the anxiety. Today is a very, very powerful, strong day, and it's Jupiter day, so everything is expanded. So let's cleanse away the bullshit. Scorpio energy could be significant. This is the second live that I initiated. You could be seeing 111, but this is the second live I initiated. The first live, it took 13 seconds for the video to start. And then with this live, it took 7 seconds. So 777 could definitely be a theme. Heavy energy on lessons and cycles for you. But let us pray. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide all Leo placements or whoever feels called to tap into this video on their August 2024 energy. Thank you for this divine portal day. Thank you for the new healthy cycles that are initiating for us all. Thank you for bringing clarity to any misguided communication. Thank you for allowing us to be still and receive when you are calling and asking for us to be still and receive. God, thank you for this divine energy exchange. God, please allow me to tap into each and every heart and soul that taps in whenever they choose to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided, divinely led, and divinely touched. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for the new beginnings. Thank you for the miracles. And thank you for the cycles that are ending. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude. Ashe. All right. So I do want to give my apologies. Look, it's the 8th. And you have heart love on this 8. So, and you rule the heart chakra. So I do feel like in the month of August, no matter where you are in your life, there's this theme of rebuilding, heavy energy on rebuilding. So a lot of you could have experienced, I hear a lot of recent towers, but rebuilding from the heart, rebuilding from love, not rebuilding from anxiety, fear, something to prove, not building from a foundation of shitting on people, This is like, what is it that you desire to create? And then it's like going with that, flowing with that, and then taking the steps to create that. But I'm also seeing how like a balloon release ceremony as well. So some of you could have attended a balloon release ceremony, but it's also giving me, in order to read 333 on the timer, in order to receive something that you love, you may have to let something that you love go as well. Leo, August. Actually, let's look at this 8-8 portal. 8-8 portal. It's really, look, hold on. Let me tell you what just popped out real quick. You see this 8? Infinity, unlimited potential. So I do feel like your archetype, okay? Royalty, the lion, confidence, personal power, perseverance, courage. Like the themes of you are really being highlighted. And your strong suits are being highlighted, as well as your weak points are being highlighted. And really, weaknesses are just unmastered strengths, But you could be viewing that the way that I stated, how your weakness is just an unmastered strength. Yeah, I think those were my words verbatim. That's seeing your weakness as a glass half full situation. But if you're looking at it as a detriment, as a failure, as a blockage, as a hindrance, then that's looking at the glass half empty on the situation. You know, this sage is thick as fuck. So a lot of you, spiritual cleansing will do you very, very well. Yeah, 5 minutes in Taurus energy. Spiritual cleansing between August 8th and August 11th will be very, very powerful, impactful for you. Whether you're doing this cleansing outside in the rain, doing it in the tub, in the shower, but heavy energy on, I hear the heart of a lion. Heavy energy on mind over matter as well. So your mental strength. Okay. 8-8 portal for Leo, please. And yeah, as I was saying, I do want to apologize for the 2-hour readings. We're not going to be here that long. For the month of August. The month of May could be significant. I almost said May when I said August. Anything else? And it's interesting. You have 41. So reflect. I hear April Fools. So reflect back to April Fools. Also, for some of you, because April Fools is spring solstice. You know, some people honor the new year the day that spring solstice begins. Others honor the new year April 1st. I'm an April 1st New Year baby. I feel like that's why April Fools is why it's called April Fools, because fool your ass is the true New Year. But anyways, something that you could have meant, it's like you may have began to manifest something then, and then it's like you were excited about it. You could have been collaborating with someone around this time as well. I'm getting like 2 peas in a pot, 2 people in one accord, 2 people in the same path, same journey. But you see how their bodies are positioned differently. So I hear I hear separation. Now they were separated. And then you have butterfly on the bottom, metamorphosis. So something you could have began manifesting between February and April, something could have came. I'm getting like crashing down. I'm also seeing a plane crash. 508, May 8th. But I see a Boeing airplane. I don't know. Be careful throughout traveling. But again, some type of forward movement, some type of travel, some type of initiation really could have, it's like you went through the extreme breakdown before seeing the breakthrough, right? And then you have cowrie shells, abundance. For a lot of you, I hear financial sacrifices have had to be made. You may have been struggling financially over the last 2 to 5 months. Or it's, I don't know, February through May, it's very, very significant. But that's a transition from winter to spring. But we're discussing this 8-8 portal. So I feel like this 8-8 portal, because you still have out here heart, big love, I feel like this portal is restoring love in your life. I feel like this portal is restoring fun, joy, stability, that inner child spark in your life. But I do feel like there's this major like realization and awareness. And with cowrie shells abundance, you know, back in the day with our ancestors, cowrie shells were used as money. It was just 808 on the timer. Cowrie shells were used as money. I hear Money by Cardi B. But with lightning and disruption, something could have changed for you financially. And this is also, some of you may have been penny pinching or living paycheck to paycheck. Lightning disruption, this could be garnishment or just having to pay out extra shit that you did not plan for. But why there is a shift in abundance. Yeah, butterfly metamorphosis. There's a shift in abundance coming, but the shift that's coming to you, whether you're about to experience a gain or whether you're about to experience a loss, is due to the attitude that you've been withholding throughout this process. Yeah, and the attitude that you've been withholding throughout these endings. Like, it's interesting. You see how this is sitting on the shelf. So usually when something is set on a shelf, like they're giving me like a china cabinet, it's like I'm getting fine dining, but it can only be touched for certain occasions. So, touched for certain occasions. Clarify touch for certain occasions. There's something very deep about that I can't quite put my finger on at this time. Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. So we will go back to Scorpio ending, the transformation. So there's a change that you're delaying in your life. Yeah, Eight of Swords on this 888 portal. So I'm being drawn back to lightning disruption here. Clarify. Oh, throat chakra. This isn't good. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, fear, worry, lack of joy, lack of happiness, a lack of compassion. This is heavily like in your mental, heavily in your head, heavy in your head and not heavy in your heart. And then you have you on the bottom, strength, Leo energy, the heart of a lion. So going back to that putting on the shelf energy, it's you're asking spirit for something. You're calling on God for something. You're calling on the divine for something. And with this Hierophant being in reverse, it's giving me like spirit. And even though it represents Taurus energy, heavy energy on spirit. So now this message is going into what we said at the beginning about your ancestry and communication and that misguided communication. I feel like some of you are... is it Beyonce? You got a big ego. Your ego, this is like the type of energy where your ego blocks your blessings. Lightning disruption, cowrie shell abundance, ego and anger. The tea leaf, I don't know what card it is specifically, but I see the card control your anger, you will be sorry. That type of energy. So it's like your ancestors are trying to assist you in showing you what you need to end and what you need to transform to really bring more love, fun, and just divine light and sun energy into your life. Reflect back to August 2nd. That's here with Heart, Love, and Flamingo Fun. Something could have really transitioned then. And August 22nd begins Virgo season because we're in the leap year, so things start earlier than normal. Yeah, something's happening before your desired timing. But going back, you see, I keep getting swayed away from trying to get you to understand that you need to end something to gain something. And again, it's like going back to the Hierophant representing spirit in reverse. It's like spirit is not going to show up and show out until you end something. Like that's the loudest out of all of these cards. The skull endings is the loudest. Seven of Swords for some of you. This is sneaky behavior. This is throwing the rock, hiding your hand type of energy. This is also, playing innocent when you're guilty. Heavy energy on it's like someone, I see an adult, just like, it's like they're coming from, they're projecting, coming from a place of pure innocence, but I hear pure innocence is truly ill intent. Eight of Pentacles here, Five of Swords. So for others of you, going back to a lot of you are worried about money, focused on money, worried about stability. Some of you are worried about the ability to keep a home. Seven of Swords is still here. Some of you may be very tempted to do some, I hear irrevocable shit. So irrevocable is something that you can't take back, something that you can't undo. Irrevocable trust. But no. You're very tempted to do something unethical. That's the word I'm looking for. Unethical to achieve some type of stability. It's reminding me of the PPP loans, okay? And motherfuckers that had no business having a PPP loan, finessing the system to get a PPP loan. But what happened? They developed a PPP motherfucking task force. Like you may have had fun, okay? You may have fun, okay? You may have lived your best fucking life, but you have to pay for that, okay? If it's unjust, you have to pay for that. I don't know. There's this, and no one can escape karma right now, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what the fuck you're going through. I hear there is no excuse. And this is something, I've been saying this all the fucking year, but, no one fucking listens to Ray until shit is just hitting the fan. And then it's like, God bless. And I did all I can do. I hear when you've done all you can, you just stand. But we're going to move on from this because we could be here another 20 minutes. And no reading will be longer than an hour. Okay. So discipline. Some of you could struggle with discipline. Some of you could struggle with honoring promises and commitments to yourself. Paths. It's a lot of 8 energy coming through. You could be seeing 888 a lot, even though today's an 8-8 day. Leo. What's that 3LW song? I'm getting real tired of your book of promises. I'm trying to not get my Starbucks, but it's in the freezer and I kind of want it. Leo. Whew, Lord Jesus Christ. 13 on the bottom. You're either not you're not listening or receiving. I almost said re-listening, like I was combining receiving and listening. You need to re-listen. So what reading did you have with the Sphinx in the title? Because we have Uriel and the Sphinx here. Hold on. I'm going to share that. I feel like you should all rewatch when you get the time. Hold on. Let me find it. Because I don't know when I recorded that. You know, I just want to say, if you don't fuck with me, please unsubscribe. Truly, I am asking you to unsubscribe, okay? You know, there was a point in time when I was just so pressed. I don't give a fuck now. I really don't. I have a job to do. And as long as I show up and do my job is done. But please, like, 'tis the season. I don't want any fake love in any of my environments, okay? So truly, unfollow, unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. And God bless you on your journey, okay? Anyways, Leo, Sphinx, hold on. The air came on after saying that, yeah. Y'all remember that song, Cooling Water? It's old as shit, okay? That's my daddy's song, actually. Hold on. Playlist, Leo. I think it was called The Spirit of the Sphinx. I think. So it was your January 2024 reading, The Spirit of the Sphinx. It's only an hour and 9 minutes. It's not that long. Hold on. Let me share before I forget. And we initiate January in Capricorn season, but it ends in Aquarius season. You're opposite. So yeah. Then we just had those 2 Capricorn full moons. So yeah, it's happened. Leo, August 2024. I had my Ocean City, New Jersey hoodie in that live. So what is that? The northeast direction. All right. So you have the Willow here, the King of Roses, Spring and Autumn in reverse. You have Clearing the Way in reverse. So I feel like I'm speaking this spread represents 2 different energies, especially since both of these are upright. This is one set of Leos. Clearing the Way, Spring, Autumn in reverse. This is another set of Leos, okay? So there's just energetically, there's a split happening. There's a split between light and dark. And anyone that's like within a gray area, it's like they're being sucked into the fucking portal to I hear dig their way out. I'm gonna leave that alone, right? Now, with the Willow and the King of Roses, that's interesting. You know, I don't know what it really means, but you know how like when someone's about to get married, right? And then you have like the flower girl and they just throw the flowers on the fucking runway, you know, for the bride to walk down, right? That's what I'm getting with this King of Roses, okay? Like there's a it could represent like a path being laid, a path being made, but there's a preparation for something. Roses represent love, and depending on the color of the rose, it has its own specific meaning, and it's interesting. I really want to just take y'all outside and show you. No, I'm gonna take you outside and show you. I can't because I don't know. Can I flip the camera? Hold on, I'm gonna take a pic. Let me go outside and take a picture. And I'm gonna show you. Hold on, give me 1 second. Because literally outside looks like the vision that I have. Hold on. Okay. So can you see? Fuck, I don't know if y'all can see, but how all of the flowers from the tree are on the ground. Hold on. Shit. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see, but it's there. But anyways, I don't know what that means, what that represents. But with the willow, I forgot what the willow means. So hold on. But with willow trees, willow trees often lean, right? I hear lean with it, rock with it. So for this pile, it's like with that lean with it, rock with it energy, you really do have a gift of transmutation. It's kind of like, I see Neo in the Matrix, and it's like every time. I never speak like this, but heavy energy on every time an attack comes towards you, or anytime, the devil may try you, which I really despise that saying. Like, baby, the devil is your damn shadow. Okay, deal with it. But anyways, um, but whatever is coming towards you to test you, it's like, you may be like burned or scraped or whatever the case may be, but you recover, you heal. But it's kind of like, you carry, it's that energy of carrying the scars with you, but people would really never know how deep the scars are, type of energy. Does that make sense? And so with the willow, even though the tree is somewhat leaning, it's still firm and safe. And I'm getting the word fermented in the ground, like it's stable. And even though it's leaning with it, rocking with it, the way you see how are these leaves? I don't think they're considered leaves, but the part of the tree, okay, that's hanging down, okay, the green part. Like, I see this as they're showing me like shade on a hot summer day, and we're in summer solstice, and it's hot as fuck in some areas, right? But it's like with that shade, and you see how all of this light, we're gonna still look into the meaning of the willow, but I'm just giving you the download of the card. But you see how all of this light is shining around it. And it's like, even though, even though darkness may plague you, you still allow your light to shine throughout the earth. So because of that leaning with it, rocking with it, but the God help me with words, but the ability to really just maneuver throughout the problems, we'll just simplify it to problems. There's a great reward coming from that, but I don't think you've experienced this quite yet. Okay. Now, before we move on to this next pile, let me look into, I hear the spirit of the willow. Hold on. Spirit of the willow. So it says in some cultures, these trees are used to ward off evil spirits, but it says the message of the willow tree is to be more fluid with your reality, which what I just explained is an example of that. Like, not allowing problems to consume you or to even define who you are, but it's like using that pain for triumph, because this other pile is struggling to use pain for triumph, but we'll get to that in a moment. Surrender more. By doing so, you'll notice yourself healing and growing more wiser. Yeah. Strength and stability in old age and experience. Yeah. No matter what you've been through, like people will never know how deep the scars are. So we pretty much got it. Yeah, Leo. The flexible yet resilient willow tree encourages a. I'm excited. Let me calm down. The flexible yet resilient willow tree encourages us all throughout life, showing us the way to adjust to life's pressures without snapping. Literally, thank you, God. Um, that part. Now, for you other set of Leos, with clearing the way, spring and autumn in reverse. So, what is before spring? Winter. And what is before autumn? Summer. So, something from winter, I hear winter solstice of any year, is playing out again right now in summer. Then both of these cards are 4. 4 plus 4 is what? 8. So there's a cycle here. There's a cycle from winter that's being carried into summer that should have been resolved in spring, since clearing the way is in reverse. Let's see what this is. I feel like you really struggle with adaptability. 2 of Swords. Yeah. This is very like, you know that song. It is Leo season, but it's my birthday or it's my party, and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. But would they cry too? Because this would be you, and then whoever would cry too is this. This is a complete separation of energy. See how I paused at separation though? So you could be struggling to separate from something. It could be an addiction of some sort. It's something that you're hiding. Clarify spring, autumn. Back to the 9 of Swords. God bless. How do I help them? So you have 4-4 here and 9-9 here. Something needs to end. You have 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. I'm getting you're not fighting hard enough to defeat the devil, whatever you perceive that to be. Going back to me saying, it's your shadow. It's kind of like you're allowing the shadow to win over your light. So, and not everyone believes this, but yeah, the sun. Not everyone believes what I'm about to say, but light is created from darkness, Ace of Cups, it really is. You have to be able to see it to believe it. You have to be able to see it to believe it. That's very interesting. Last year we talked a lot about see it to believe it versus believing it to see it, which I do believe we discussed this in Leo season, but we talked about it on Instagram. So for a lot of you, this is giving me you could be very earth dominant in your birth chart, but this is you're more practical with things so if you're more practical, that means your spiritual, I hear your spiritual essence is off, but it doesn't have to be, but it is. Okay. So with Ace of Cups being here, this could represent emotions. Ace of Cups does represent emotional fulfillment, but with how it's coming out, it's a representation of emotions. You could be very emotional. You could be the opposite of the willow tree. You could be snapping. Okay. It's like, honey, it's like the first set they bend, you remember the bend and snap from Legally Blonde? Legally Blonde. Interesting. You remember the bend and snap from Legally Blonde? And it's like the bend, bend and snap. It's like the what's that song by fucking Crime Mob? I can't think of the song, but they was bending and snapping and shit too. Okay. Not them Franchise Boys, not the Lean With It Rock With It. It was Crime Mob. What song is that? No, that's not it. Anyways, but it's like you set of Leos, you're bending and you're breaking, you're bending and you're snapping. And it's like I hear that's not the true courage of a lion, which it isn't. It isn't. That's why we have the reputation that we have, even though lions don't live in the jungle. But it's kind of like that energy of instead of claiming the jungle and claiming the land and claiming the territory for yourself and using what you have to build off of it. It's like the 100. They were stuck in space because Earth wasn't inhabitable, but then they came to Earth and it was just on a whisk. Some of you could be cooking. I see someone whisking pancakes or whipping up pancakes. Anyways, but it's when they came to Earth, they had to figure it out. And it's like, you're not in the energy of figuring it out. Like one is, and the other is just, I hear emotionally consumed. And the Fool, how are you going to start this? The Fool is the start of the major arcana. Okay. You start at the Fool, then you go to the Magician. Okay. You manifest the High Priestess, you tap in, and then Empress. Okay. You externally create and receive. We go through 0 to 21. So it's like I see what's that shit called? Jumper cables that are being placed on the wrong. So you know how red's supposed to go on red and shit? It's like they're opposite. It's not where it's supposed to be. I hear Donnell Jones, where I want to be. Where do you want to be? For whoever is resonating with this part, I see the Five of Pentacles. Like, where do you want to be? What do you desire to create? And have you been acting? Have you been talking? Have you been taking the steps? Does your gratitude, because today is Jupiter day, okay? Does your gratitude outweigh your complaints? Does your Thanksgiving overflow as much as your emotions are overflowing? And if not, then rectify that. For a lot of you, this will be a great day to journal. Like you need to, whoever I'm talking to right now, you need to block out the world. You need to shut it down. And you really need to get into the pen and paper, because I don't know, there's something that just needs to be let go. We're done here. Let's move on. Feel anger. Feel like I triggered somebody, or I will be. What's new? Yeah, the fates. What the fuck is new? It's interesting. The more that I get into this new age, the more I just really do not give a fuck. I love this for me. Yeah. Feminine energy. So Yin, Leo. Flexible in reverse. And Chopwood sideways. Anything else for Leo in August? Here, Carl Thomas, emotional. A lot of you could be very just drained, tired, focused. Drained, tired, focused. I feel like a lot of you are creating through the mental right now, which mental alchemy is very, very healthy for you to manifest from, because your opposite is an air sign, Aquarius. So you have Yin upright, flexible in reverse, Chopwood sideways, higher power here, and co-create. So the second half of August, which would be, if there's 30 days in a month, half of 30 is 15. So the 15th is 16. So and it's 8:15 right now. Yes, the 15th and this around the 15th and the 16th, like the last, what is that? Would that be the last 2 weeks of August? Yeah, pretty much. So the 15, 7, 14, that will leave 16 days. Yeah, interesting. 15, 16, depending on which day you initiate what I'm about to say, it will still be 15, 16. So what is that? Devil Tower? Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries. Okay. Where was I going with that? The 15th and the 16th. Oh, I feel like this would be a great time to be in solitude. Yeah. With Orphaned here and King of Swords, it would be a great time to really be in solitude to plan. I do feel like September for some of you will be a big month, an exciting month. Yeah. Heavy energy on a big and exciting month with Three of Swords in reverse. This is healing. This is Wheel of Fortune, things going in your favor. Starting to see the I hear the progress of something. But with Eight of Cups, like, yeah, something needs to be left behind, or whatever you're pouring into right now. I feel like you just need to leave it be. So if you're thinking about like relaunching or something in August, I would advise you to wait until September. Because it's like there's a plan, but it's I see the Moonology card, it's not set in stone. So with whatever plan and higher power being here, you also you could be saying 444 because you have 444 here as well. You have Four of Swords, higher powers for co-create is 40, breaks down to 4. But yeah, spiritual guidance. I do feel like, and with the end being 2, the last 2 weeks, you should really just, I hear be still. Why is it? It feels very like important though. I don't quite know why. Message in a bottle between your, yeah, something's not yet set in stone. I feel like it's like your spirit team is still moving something around. Yeah, 15, message in a bottle. And to be fair, this is giving me justice energy. Or it's like, this is like, be very low key. Yeah, community. If you're wanting to heavy, like launching, redoing, initiate, communicating something with community, 8 here, there's any, I don't know, there's a need to wait. Just wait. Yeah, peace. I feel like there's more peace and more, I hear healthy fluidity in September. Yeah, and mending is here. And around and around. I feel like if you wait until September, the flow is just going to be easier. I feel like something has the ability to get you caught up in a cycle that spirit is really trying to end once and for all for you. So Four of Swords, like really remain low key, rest. Like don't, if you feel pressured, then I hear manipulate that energy into peace. Yeah, imagine, manipulate that energy if you feel pressure. Hi, Jabelle. Thank you. Yeah, your throat chakra. It's not the time to speak of something. I see someone's tongue getting cut off. So usually that represents, like, if we were to go to like the mob world, like a snitch. But I get a dirty tongue. Never gotten that before, ever. You need a death I don't have. The tradition, hold on, there's a tradition that needs to be cut. Hold on. Somewhere it went wrong, we were also right. What's a man to do when he just can't take no more? Where the fuck is the deck? What am I to do when my heart's in between? Hold on, what deck am I looking for? Oh, there it is. But now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? I'm not trying to, fuck up your eardrum this rising, okay? Okay. Where are we? Time. We're good. Abracadabra. What did I say? Something, there's a tradition that needs to cease. Stop. So it's kind of giving me like you've been assigned to heal or break a generational cycle, but instead you're contributing to it. Some of you. Yeah. Divine feminine manifesting from the darkness. So Libra has a reading called The Key Master. If you have Libra placements, you should watch that. In Sagittarius's reading, we talked about sentimental. Okay. So you have accountability, you have key, and you have intergalactic mastery confirmation, which is going back to that spread we had with the two different sets of Leos. And it's interesting. The Equalizer with Denzel. Yeah, that's Denzel, right? The Equalizer with Denzel, his shit was like, wasn't it like 9 seconds? Well, I'm getting 9 seconds, 7 seconds, whatever, fuck. It was either 7 seconds or 9 seconds. So I hear you're about to receive, for some of you, one more warning or one more try. And this could be the last warning. This could be the last try. But you're going to get one more opportunity with this key being here to take accountability and to do something the right way. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm peeking into someone's like shadow. It's kind of that energy of what's done in the dark comes to the light. But it's interesting. It's kind of that energy of, I hear you should confess before you get caught. I don't know what the fuck that means. Well, I mean, I know what that means, but what the fuck? Leo, what the fuck? Yeah, because with this 3 of Wands, you see like the boat is coming in, okay? It's coming. Your ships are coming in. I really don't know what the fuck that means. Your ships are coming in. I've just always heard it all my life. I just never cared enough to look at it. And with this Scorpio energy, the white rose, white to me always represents new beginnings, freshness. Like I love snow. Like, I don't know. But it's also giving a fresh start with the 8 of Cups being here. Like some of you going back to, so one more opportunity to make things right. Even in this accountability, you see the line in the background. This is all about you. You see this infinite 8 in her crown. What is a tradition they need to break? I hear rigidness. It's a lot of majors here. And the Queen and the King of Wands. So for some of you, you're dealing with someone it's just like always off and on, always back and forth. There's like a power struggle here, an ego struggle here. You know, you could always be trying to prove your fucking point. They could always be trying to prove their fucking point. But I feel like this is someone you're romantically involved with. For some of you, you could be like committed, as in married. But Queen of Wands, King of Wands, this is a pair. This could, now that's from a relationship aspect. For some of you, this is another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But there's an issue with egos here, right? You have 2 majors and 2 minors. So what is it, DJ Khaled? Major, what does he say? Major move? And you see how they're holding these wands differently, right? So as you see, with her wand, it's to the side, okay? His wand, it's upright, right? So it's heavy. It's going back to like the willow tree energy in a sense. And you see how her wand, even it's lit, but his wand is not. You see? Now, it's interesting because with this, I'm getting heavy energy on the pride of a lion. And with the hanging man being in reverse, Pisces energy, you see these coins, this would be like saving. So for a lot of you, I'm getting like overextending. And with accountability, it's kind of like the energy of you're broke because of you. Like this is like making poor financial decisions, okay? This is also overextending yourself. This is also, it's like taking care of someone that is unable to take care of themselves. But we all go through shit in life. Okay, I know I definitely have the fuck, but and it's not to shit on anybody's situation, but it's kind of like it's that energy of pouring into someone that is really unwilling to help themselves, and that's when it becomes a blockage for you. Okay. Now someone is doing what they need to do to get their life together, because baby, God knows. Okay, God knows. Truly, then I'm not speaking on that, but this is like making no effort. This is, you're saying the same shit year after year after year, and it's nothing's changing. That's what I'm referencing. Like it's kind of like alcoholism is something that runs in America. So it's like someone that, when they're not drinking alcohol or if they're not on a certain drug, their spirit is vibrant, it's powerful, you know, it's a healthy manifestation. But then with this King of Wands, it's like as soon as they fucking get intoxicated, as soon as they get drunk, it's like you don't know what the fuck to expect type of energy. And then it's like, I'm getting real tired of your broken promises, always saying you're going to change. But, with change comes changed action as well. You just can't say it. You really have to walk it like you talk it. So it's like there's this energy of needing to really see. Some of y'all just be talking and you're not moving. And even though it's interesting because he's sitting on a throne, she's not, but in just looking, she's more powerful than him, and it's like you don't have to do the most to be in your power. I've been having this conversation with my sister a lot. Okay, like you don't have to be boisterous to get your point across. Like really, there's power in silence, and silence really does kill, because when you're silent, people don't know what the fuck to think. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you got going on, and they don't need to like worry about you and let me worry about me. But yeah, the Emperor, you don't need to, you don't have to do all that. It's like, and that's why I guess that goes into low vibrational versus high vibrational beings, because there was a point when I was just fucking loud and just doing the fucking most. And the me who I am now, looking back on who I was, that is not like, I don't know what the fuck. That shit was not cute to me. Like me now would have definitely judged me then. And back then, when people used to tell me about myself, I used to, bitch, you're the problem, okay? No, I was the fucking problem. I definitely the fuck was. But I had to grow up. Yeah. Covenant, sacred contracts. So again, something is not yet set in stone. Something is still being written. So going back to, I hear, is it Biggie? One more chance, baby, give me one more chance. Again, I hear you have one more opportunity to make something right. Falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy. This is a confession. Eye of the needle into what the fuck? What is this? Whatever this is, it happened in July. Oh, Leo, my God, what happened? Who did it? Who was the guilty person, spirit? Is it Leo or is it somebody else? I don't know what the fuck. We're all over the place. Yeah, we're all over the place. So, Eight of Wands. Here, the sheeple and the moon. The moon is on top of spiritual narcolepsy. Something is very hidden right now. But you see how this eye, Here, spirit sees all. I hear the all-seeing eye. Hold on. Hold on. What's his name? Oh, the eye of providence, also known as the all-seeing eye of God. Oh, this looks like my necklace. Sorry. Also known as the all-seeing eye of God is a symbol. Okay. It is often seen as a symbol for knowledge, Trinity, and for a God that sees all. Okay, obviously. We stand before God at every moment of our lives. What? Okay. It's a reminder that humanity's thoughts and deeds are always observed by God. So it's kind of like you can run, but you can't hide. The eye of God became a popular theme in the art of the late Renaissance. Okay, so the Holy Trinity. Okay. The God's eye provides a watchful eye over a person, protecting him, her against future uncertainties. All right. No, that's not what I was looking for. Hold on. I was looking for the Greek god. Oh, the eye. That's what's on the dollar bill. Contracts, money. This came up before. This isn't the first time I spoke about this. Like someone is hiding something. It's been a theme. That's what I'm trying to say. Argus. Argus is the Greek god. Moving on, because we don't have time for all this shit. But the moon, 8 of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands. So yeah, I was gonna say, because I was trying to clarify who this is. Whatever this is about, it happened in July. For some of you, you can go back to January. Because 17, that's the star Aquarius energy here. With the star, with the 17. But with the Ace of Wands, whatever this is, whether the person brings it to you or spirit, you're going to know before we get to September. Okay? Like I can promise you that. And it's just, something just feels very disingenuous. I don't know. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's like I don't know, someone's, I'm gonna end this part and not give it too much energy, because I feel like that's what you're about to do. So I'm gonna just say it like this. Whoever fucked up, in order to make it right before God's eyes, you have to make it right on the earthly plane. As above, so below. It's kind of like that energy of you will not be allowed to take it to the grave. Like that is not an option. Not in this 8-year, and definitely not in this 8-month. Okay? So whoever's guilty in this situation, handle your business. And I hear your grown ass should have thought about this before you did it, because you claim to be so grown. That's interesting. I don't know where that came from. Whoever's innocent, your enemies will fall. Okay? You see all these people on the ground in the background? And there's a lot of horsemen here. So Revelations, the book of Revelations. Let's move. So for some of you, there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, judgment. There could be, if you're a feminine energy, there could be a water sign coming towards you. I'm being like you're a feminine energy and a male, like I see masculine. I'm getting like brushing up on you. Someone's initials could be C or M, but if they're like brushing up on you, there's something with your 10 of Pentacles. I'm getting they see something that they want, and what it's like, all I see is dollar signs type of energy. Like someone's pressed about you due to the abundance that they see that you have. Yeah, 9 of Cups. So have discernment, especially when it comes to dating or courting right now, especially if you're a feminine energy specifically. And for masculines, the same could apply to you. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of ill intent floating around in the atmosphere. Leo. I hear, what's that word? Social grace. What the fuck does social grace mean? I really don't know. Hold on. Because with the world being in reverse, I would assume, I'm not going to assume the meaning of social grace because I don't know. A skill for dealing with people and society. So with the world, the world would be platform, social media. Okay, that's social grace. So 9 of Swords in reverse. So some of you could be heavily in solitude. His lack of mastery of the social graces made it obvious he had not been raised in upper class society. The ability to fit into polite society and behave properly. Oh, so this is like etiquette training. So, and with the way her hand is over her heart, being closed off. Oh, well, people probably definitely say this about me. Okay, I lack social grace. I don't care. I really don't. But maybe the amount of energy I work through, God bless. Being on social media is an exertation of a lot of energy. And I don't just give to one platform. I don't know. What about this? I don't know. I'm learning a lot. When did they invent? It's always a label for something. Is this a judgment? Yes, it is. Okay, so okay. Anyways, the world reverse, 9 of Swords. Okay, then we got the social grace that we just looked up, right? So 7 of Swords here again, sneaky behavior. 6 of Swords in reverse, not moving forward, 9 of Wands. Okay, so it's that energy of people don't know what the fuck is going on, and because of that, it's creating a problem. Why can't? And this, me personally, I just mind you, I don't get it. I don't get it because when I had no business, yes, I wanted to know what the fuck everybody else had going on. The hermit when I had no business, okay. But now that I got some business, honey, I'm trying to build a legacy. You could be trying to build a legacy too. But wherever you're distant, people have a problem with that. Yeah, 8 of Wands. And I feel like there's energy being projected towards you that you're just completely unaware of. And going back to, I see the 4 of Swords, and even with this 9 of Swords, with that being drained, tired, all of that, like you have no idea the amount of energy that's being projected towards you or thrown at you. This could just be as simple as people talking about your ass, okay? But it's a lot. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. Like, what happened? Here, life happened. Literally, Seven of Cups. This is building a legacy, okay? Life happened, okay? Eight of Cups. I had to rethink some shit, okay? I don't know. And this is like, people deal with their battles differently. Some people deal with their battles silently. Others deal with their battles out loud. And I feel like, I don't know what this is, but it's like someone has, it feels like people, because it's not someone, there's people that have an issue. It's like because they don't know what's going on, they feel disconnected. And that's not like, I hear that's a personal problem. But you could be, I don't know, something about your dreams. I hear Ashanti, dreams are real. All you have to do is just believe. But no, Nine of Swords represents your dreams too. What else? That's it. Okay. We're almost done. We're an hour in. My God. I said this wasn't going to be longer than an hour, but we about to close. The truth though, okay? Protection. Like, I just feel like you may be rubbing people the wrong way. God, just say a prayer. Say a prayer. God bless them, and move on. Yeah, enlightenment, move on, truly. Because if you dwell in that energy, you're going to fuck up your own frequency. And this is when we start to hurt ourselves before we allow others to hurt us. Like this, I hear mind control the situation, because you have the power to. Wisdom, literally, mind control the situation, okay? Maybe we should all watch The Matrix, okay, and learn a lesson or two from Morpheus, okay? Heavy. We always talk about Neo. Can we talk about Morpheus? Because he stayed down. Protection is here. Someone this feels like very strong bloodlines. Or not knowing like how deeply rooted someone's bloodlines are and being brought back to the willow tree. But purification, pleasure in reverse. So, and love. I do feel like Leo's, is that Money Bag? Who has a song called Pressure? But it's not spelled like pressure, it's spelled like pressure. That, I think it's Money Bag, yo. But I do feel like for the rest of August, especially that last 2 weeks of like being like in the cut type of energy, yeah, y'all heard that? Heavy energy and being in the cut. You're being protected from something, and you're also, it's like a spiritual cleansing / initiation, and especially with pleasure being in reverse. Or you could have wanted August to just be more fun, and you're noticing it's more work versus play. I do feel like you're about to play, but in September. But I feel like in August, there's some, it's like clean house. Yeah, clean house, like liquidation type shit. Okay. You could definitely be catching a liquidation sale, 6 of Wands. But everything must go. Everything that must go that does not bring pleasure. Everything must go that has you feeling unprotected, okay? Everything that must go that is not true love. And I do feel like you need to filter through your damn community. That's why I said, if you don't fuck with me, please unsubscribe, unfollow, whatever the fuck you do. Please disconnect from my energy, because I don't want that shit in my community, okay? Not at all, okay? We're good. It's not the type of foundation I want. And I will tear down the foundation and rebuild if I have to, the full, okay? But for you, it's time to, I hear filter through the gray. Because again, whoever's stuck in the gray, you're going to be sucked up into that like a vacuum. 2 of Swords, stuck and sucked, okay? And not in a sexual way. Hold on. Didn't I say we was about to close? I'm still rapping. Show the world the real you. Definitely, this is the time. I study your opposite, Aquarius energy. Study your sister. Don't let your past hold you back. Aquarius energy is still here. So whatever judgments, it's like whatever reservations you have, I don't know, the reserves could be significant, the Army reserves, but whatever reservations you have, I do feel like you've been kind of like filtering your own light when you really need to show that shit. And, you know, you could be like me because I filter a lot of what I say and people be mad. So I already know when I really do go in, like, God bless. And I really don't give a fuck, but it's like, damn. Yeah. Look at the bigger picture. I have a job to do. And sometimes, you know, we're not for everybody, and that's okay. You're still good enough, though. I'm still good enough. You are too. But your North Node is really knocking on your door. And get into that energy as well. It's like study yourself and study who you are now. Because a lot of you are still carrying yourselves how you were 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And you don't even think the same, move the same, like even the same people, foods, don't date the same people. Like you're not that person. So yeah, a time to give rather than take. You need to give to yourself, okay? Give to yourself. Yeah. A new cycle begins with you. Leo new moon real quick. Just one card for the Leo new moon. For Leos, even though I already did this reading. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. What do we have? What full moon is coming up? Pisces. Oh, that's on. Where do we? August. Why am I in February? But February came up at the beginning. August. So we had the new moon in Leo August 4th. Oh, no. What did I say? Oh, the Pisces full moon is next month. But we have the Aquarius full moon August 19th. 19th is the sun. So yeah. Aquarius full moon for Leo, please. On August 19th. Look, new moon in Aquarius. So bring love into the situation, which we had a new moon in Aquarius that was 111. And we started at, we had 111 at the beginning. And then you have a win-win outcome is forecast at the bottom. So again, the more that you pour into you with these moons, the Leo new moon and your Aquarius full moon that's approaching, the more that you pour into you, the more that you are unapologetically you, okay? And when I say unapologetically you, a lot of y'all like to use that for toxicity. And I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion pouring into toxicity. That's not what the fuck I'm here to do. Okay, I'm here to help you overcome the toxicity, work through your fears, aka your shadows, your own demons, your own devils. All right, and to step into the best version of you. But to step into the best version of you, you really gotta sometimes just ghost in pure solitude, solo, hermit mode, in order to really see what's up with you, be enlightened to your path, and then, you know, you can step back out into the world and move forward. But it feels like August is very personal. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So these new and win-win outcome forecast is still here. So you got a lot of new moon energy. New moon in Virgo, new moon in Aquarius, new moon in Leo, new moon in Scorpio. New. And we're in an 8th year. This is your year. This is your time. But a lot of you don't have the confidence. You don't have the elevation frequency that spirit is calling you to have. And it's like a lot of you are stuck in a temper tantrum of a child. And a lot of you are really just heavily focused on your North Node. And it's like anything that's attached to the past, liquidation, it has to go. Now, again, there's 2 different frequencies here, especially with this Libra. 2 different frequencies, but North Node steps outside of your comfort zone. If you are called to do something uncomfortable, if you're worried about it, have confidence in the success of it, and the confidence in the success of it will dispel the death of it. Ooh. Good job, Ray. Are we good? We did that. Okay, close us out. Let it go. Release the past. Thank you, God. Forgive, soften, let it go. It's summer solstice, and we're still singing the goddamn Frozen song. God bless, okay? Honey cane should remain frozen in this damn heat. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Again, if you have faith in the success, some of you could be a tiger in, let's see, a tiger water lily, but you could be a tiger in Chinese zodiac, but the confidence in the success will dispel the death of it. A sincere wish will be granted. So if you are receiving a wish fulfillment in August, congratulations. And you have candle, you will be shown the way. I hear this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Virgo season, your light is shining, okay? Leo season, you're having to master the courage of the lion, okay? Truly, the courage, the heart, all right? Do you have the heart? Or it's like, are you motherfucking, are you Mufasa or are you Scar? Okay. Some of y'all are moving like Scar. Others of you are moving like Mufasa. And that's what I have to say. Okay. Hold on. All this shit fell on the floor. And what I want to say is, I need you to survive. Okay. Like the gospel song. Oh, hold on. I didn't pull from this. Yes, I did. I feel like I'm missing something. Anything else? You need to stop spending unnecessary money, Leo. The more that you move into power, the two-faced friends will be exposed. But stay focused because you are very close to achieving your goal, even if you feel like you're so far away from it. Like, don't focus on the achievement. Focus on how good it feels to get it done. And I hear the rewards will be at your door. I love you. Bye. Happy 888 portal.